the time has come. It's time to speculate on the 4 figures that have been leaked. What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel. And before we get into today's episode, why do I have Mawile on my team? I was testing something. Sorry, side note. Before we get into today's episode, we do have some boosters that we need to open up, and I need to address something. This will be the last Pokemon Duel video until after the new year. Tomorrow night, I'm leaving town. I'm going to New Jersey. My older brother is getting married, and I will be there. Like I said, I get back, I think, the 31st, so it's going to be a while. So you guys have about 5 days without me, but I'm sure all the other content creators are going to be, you're going to be left in good hands. They'll be creating good content for you. So before we talk about those leaks and catch you guys up on everything, we do have some boosters to open up, like I said, and we're going to start with this white booster. And again, your boy Rico is looking, it's a quest to try and find an EX out of one of these boosters. We do have the holiday booster, so hopefully we pull an Alolan figure, although I already have all the Alolan figures. I'm just waiting them for, I need the damn Alolan Marowak. That's what I want, the Alolan Marowak. It looks so cool. And an Esper, okay. All right, here it is. Holiday booster. Oh, I think you can get shinies in this, can't you? I believe you can get shiny mons from this, and we're just gonna uncommon, nothing good, Cottony. Okay, so that's kind of upsetting, but let's move on. Oh, let's talk about the devs things real quick. Let's just cover this up. Like, remember in last video I told you I thought things were kind of fixed. I think things are kind of fixed here. Now down here it says, based on the amount of wins, we will be getting the rarity of the figure. Like, we already know we're getting a Pikachu. We're going to be getting a UX Pikachu. It says on the website, Pokemon.com, talks about a UX Pikachu. So the reason why I think this is fixed and we're not going to be getting a common, uncommon, rare, or EX, we're definitely getting an UX, is because it says that we have 50 wins. The player base wins is 50. Like, they give us exactly 50 wins. I think even if we're not at 50 wins, they're just saying that. And when we do reach 100 wins, they're just going to say that we reached 100 wins. So I think it's fixed. I think we're all going to be getting the UX Pikachu. And here's why. Like I said, let's catch up on everything. Actually, let's move me down here a little bit. Yeah, we'll just go right there. All right. So if we go into here from Pokemon, like I said, Pokemon.com itself, it says, oh, by the way, tomorrow we'll be starting the Queen's Cup, and we're going to be having the shiny Rayquaza and the EX Goodra that will appear in the Queen's Cup. So those of you guys who don't know, the EX Goodra is pretty good because it's synergy with Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet has one attack. What is it? Counter. And if somebody attacks you and they have damage value, counter KOs it. Counter is a large right, although he does have a large miss. But the problem with Wobbuffet is it can attack, but Goodra's ability allows it to attack. But anyway, like I said, tomorrow we will be getting the Queen's Cup, so this is something that you definitely do want to grind for. Now, if we look at here, it's a developer showdown. As a rare treat, members of the Pokemon Duel development team will show up and throw down in league matches throughout the event, guaranteed. So here, they're talking about it. The more wins the community can muster against these top-tier opponents, the better the reward for all who participate. If players can claim enough victories, they'll procure the ultimate prize, a never-before-seen UX Pikachu. Like, they already have it. They already have it made, and then they listed, like, oh, if you only get 5 wins, you're going to be getting the common or the uncommon, or... yeah, but I think we're going to be getting a UX Pikachu regardless. Like I said, I think this event is specifically fixed. Now let's talk about the Pikachu. Let's go back into the what we're looking at here. The Happy New Year holiday. So we saw the new banner. We see that there's going to be a Celebi. Okay, we saw that we got teased the Mega Alakazam. We also saw the Espeon UX. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to be getting a Psychic banner at the beginning. And the last stream for the D-Clan, the Christmas stream, I wanted to speculate on this, but I was super hungover. So now it is time to speculate on these 4 figures that I'm going to be getting. So we know we're going to be getting a Pikachu, and we know that we're going to be getting a exclusive Z-move for that figure. So let's take a look at the Z-moves, okay? We have Z-moves depending on typing. You just got to be that typing, you get that Z-move. Now, it says we're going to be getting exclusive Z-move. So we know we're getting Pikachu. It says UX Pikachu on the website. We know it gets its own unique Z move. But they also have this column here. It says required move. So this basically tells us that the Pikachu we're going to be obtaining is going to be getting Volt Tackle for the attack. So I did some speculation, and this is what my Pikachu is going to look at. Now, I wanted to create, shout out to the developers on this website. I wanted to create a wheel for Pikachu, but their creator is currently offline, so I have to pick a figure that's going to mimic what I think their wheel is going to look like. I think Pikachu's wheel is going to look very similar to Sableye. It's going to have an attack, and here, let's just bring that up right now. This is what we're just focusing on Pikachu, right? Pay attention. UX Pikachu. Pikachu's going to have an ability, and the ability is going to be the static ability, which reads, in this Pokemon's first battle, after moving to the field, Pokemon that battle it will become paralyzed. It's not necessarily like Poison Touch, where it's always causing a status condition. I think it's going to be similar to Xurkitree's, where its first battle, you will become paralyzed. I don't know if anybody has static ability in Pokemon Duel, but if I'm wrong, or if somebody does, please let me know in the comments below. Now let's take a look at Volt Tackle. Volt Tackle will be hitting for 120. You guys have to remember that people who are going to be running Pikachu are probably most likely going to be running Tapu Koko, so Pikachu will be getting the plus 130, or not 130, the plus 30. So Volt Tackle, if it's a UX, which I believe we're going to get, it's going to be 120. If it's an EX, it's going to do 100. If it's a rare, 80, uncommon, 60, and a 40 if it's a common. Now, I want to talk about Volt Tackle, because what Volt Tackle does, it does 1/3 of the damage you've done recoil, and it does damage to you. So in my head, I'm like, okay, didn't Talonflame have Flare Blitz, which did the same exact thing, the 1/3 recoil? And Talonflame attack read that I think if the opponent did half the damage, you were knocked out. But then when I checked it, it was Brave Bird that did that. And Flare Blitz actually, if you get knocked out by Flare Blitz, or if you get knocked out and you hit Flare Blitz, they become burned. So in my head, I'm like, all right, so if Volt Tackle is going to be kind of the same, if Volt Tackle gets out damaged, then you will become paralyzed. Now this is where the discrepancy comes about my Pikachu, because we give it the static ability. First battle becomes paralyzed. Volt Tackle, if you get out damaged, you become paralyzed. I think Pikachu is going to be getting T-Wave. I think it's going to be a 2-star purple. I think it's going to be getting a T-Wave. And I also think it's going to be getting a Quick Attack. Quick Attack Gold, which is at 80. If it's a UX, 70, EX, and so forth. Now, if you notice, at the bottom, I put Agility. Now, this is kind of what I want Pikachu to have. And again, I don't know. I didn't do my research that well. I don't know if anybody in Pokemon Duel has Agility. But instead of T-Wave, what I wanted to do was I wanted to give it the attack Agility, which is a blue attack, which the little asterisk would be blue. It's blue. Your next turn, you get +1 MP, and you can move through a figure. So it's kind of like Infernape's D-Tech. It's a blue. If you hit it, the next turn you get plus MP, so you're 3 MP. But we're giving Agility the ability to move through figures just for that one, just for the follow turn, the next turn. So that's what my Pikachu looks like. It's like I said, it is going to have a will just like this, the will piece size. So we'll say Volt Tackle here, Agility here, and the Quick Attack here. And I think that's a really good Pikachu. Like a UX Pikachu, that's a badass Pikachu. I think that would definitely, dude, just think of this thing with Xurkitrees and Kokos. Oh man, like Electric decks, hello, they would definitely make a comeback. So let me know in the comments below what you think about my Pikachu. Is it too OP? I may be a little biased because I love Pikachu. All right, let's talk about the next figure we're going to be speculating on is the Mega Alakazam. Now, the Mega Alakazam is going to be kind of hard because we don't have the Abra line. So I'm kind of, this is just, all of these are just kind of a, figment of my imagination. They're kind of a little biased because I want, some new stuff. So this is what my Mega Alakazam is going to look like. It's going to have a will kind of like Mawil's, okay? And those of you who don't know, who've never used Mawile, I think Mawile was the first blue that actually gave you the option to do something. Like, we all think of Sceptile, because Sceptile gives you the option with the Stealth hit to jump over or to not jump over. But Trickery was actually the first, I believe. Trickery, if you landed Trickery, it shifts this Pokemon's attack 2 segments clockwise. It gives you the option to. You can either shift it or you cannot shift it. And here's why you have that option, because let's say you want to shift it, obviously, if Bite can out damage the opponent, but you don't want to shift it if the opponent let's say, lands a purple attack. You just survive by staying on the blue. So that's what I want to give the Alakazam. So if we take a look over at Alakazam, Mega Alakazam does have a trace ability. When we'll go over that in a second. We'll just look at it what it says now. Copies special. The Pokemon copies the foe's ability. You guys can already see where that is going. And then let's look at its attack. I mean, this thing is a special attack monster. I think a special attack, what does it hit? 175. Absolutely insane. So I think this thing is going to have a high attack, and it's going to be the one and only Psychic. That's the most used. That's the attack you use when it comes to Alakazam. So let's take a look at what we predicted for Alakazam. Mega Alakazam is going to be 2 MP. Oh yeah, I forgot Pikachu is 2 MP. It's going to have the ability Trace. Whatever Pokemon it battles, it copies their ability. Just think about that. Like, let's say it hits a Tapu Koko. It now has the ability to move through figures. It goes against Marshadow. Has the ability to go through figures and -20. Wait, I don't know if that would actually apply, because then it would in turn turn it to Ghost. So maybe not, just the ability to move through figures. And it's going to have, here are the attacks. It's going to have Kinesis, which it's going to work like Trickery. It shifts to, well, it's going to shift clockwise. And then we're going to have Psychic, which is going to hit for, like I said, because the base was like, what, 175? What damage tier are we in? Like, 140 is no longer relevant. So I'm thinking with all the buffs, when it Mega Evolves, it's going to hit for about 160. And I'm going to also give it Telekinesis. Telekinesis is the same as Flame Kinesis on Baraxian or the Delphox. I believe Delphox has it. Correct me if I'm wrong, SHD, please. But it moves a battle opponent 3 steps away. So we have, let's go back to, so here is going to be the Kinesis, which will shift into the Psychic, which is for about 160. And these two right here are going to be the Telekinesis. And the Telekinesis, obviously, it's going to be purple because that's what the Flame Kinesis is. Let's just have it in 2-star purple, 1-star. Yeah, 3 might be a little too OP. So maybe a 1-star purple, so when it evolves, it's 2-star purple. So Telekinesis right here and right here. The Kinesis right here. Kinesis is going to be blue. And then we're going to be having the Psychic here for hitting for about 160. All right, so now let's take a look at the next figure. We are looking at the Espeon. Now let's go over this real quick. The UX Jolteon, Umbreon, or not Umbreon, Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. Their wheels are pretty similar. They all have dodge, they all have a white, they all have a gold, and they all have a purple. And they all have the same ability, which it can move through figures that it's super effective against. So it can MP move through Pokemon, through your Pokemon, and through opposing Water-type Pokemon and Flying-type Pokemon because they're super effective against it. And if there are opposing Pokemon on all your entry points, this gets +1 MP. So I'm going to keep that for Eevee and the base 3 Eevee evolutions, but I'm going to change things for the Umbreon and the Espeon, and then Glaceon and Leafeon will also be different, and so will Sylveon. I think they'll all be unique. So here's what I'm going to do with the Espeon. So let's take a look at Espeon. It has 2 abilities, the Synchronize ability, which if you get status, they become status 2, and then the Magic Bounce ability, which reflects the status. Therefore, you don't get status, they get status. This thing, I think it does have the highest attack damage. Well, it shares the highest attack damage out of all the Eevee evolutions with, I believe it's Flareon. They both hit for well, their base is 130, except for Espeon's is the special attack, and Flareon is the physical attack. So this is what we're going to be giving for the UX Espeon. It's going to be 3 MP. It's going to have the ability Magic Bounce, reflect status to opponent, including abilities such as Poison Touch, you know, from Seismitoad, Infernal Hunt, such as the Houndour, and etc., like say the Xurkitree. So the Magic Bounce ability is, so even if those figures attacked them, which would give them a status condition, Magic Bounce is going to bounce it back to them, and they will be status instead. Now, like I said, Flareon and Espeon share the attack damage as the same. So the UX Flareon hits for 100. I'm gonna give Espeon just the benefit of the doubt because I don't know, I'm a little more, I'm more biased towards Espeon. I like him more. So we're actually gonna give him 110, and he's gonna be hitting for 120 when he's evolved. If that's chained to 10, 130. And then he's gonna have the Magic Coat. We all know what Magic Coat does. The Milotic who has it, which kind of bounces, you know, the status back. And it's going to be a 2-star purple and a dodge. So I'm going to kind of shift away from the original UX EV evolutions, and like I said, these Umbreon and Espeon are going to be unique. So I think they're going to actually look something similar to their rare forms. Maybe with the Espeon. Why you no work? Wait a minute. Espeon. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's going to look something like this. It's going to have the Psychic here, Magical here, and the Dodge. It's going to be kind of exactly the same. It's just going to have a nice, unique ability. All right, now let's take a look at the last figure, and it is going to be the Celebi, the silhouette we see in the dark. And Celebi, it's a mythical Pokemon. Okay, its stats are pretty. I mean, it's the 600 total. Everything is 100. Who else shares this? Mew shares it. Manaphy shares it. I think the Shaman shares it. But what we need to look at here when we think of Espeon, or not Espeon, but Celebi is going to be a grass and psychic type. It's a dual typing. Although if it came out today, it would be a fairy type because I mean it looks like a fairy, right? The Will is going to look very similar to Marshadow, and this is what we're going to be giving the Celebi. Celebi is going to be a 3 MP. We're giving it the Ghost Sensory ability, the same ability as Kirlia, Ralts, and Gardevoir. So meaning opposing Pokemon cannot MP move through this Pokemon using the effect of an ability. Because look at the meta we're in right now. If your opponent goes first, they move on Marshadow. If you don't have anything to counter the Marshadow, like if you don't have the Fracture or if you don't have the Kirlia, you basically have to surrender that entry point right away. Now think about when Coco came out. When Coco came out, everybody rushed with Coco, but then everybody had Coco, so they were able to stop Coco. Well, I think that I mean, like I said, we do have things that can stop it, like the Fracture and the Kirlia, but I don't think many people are running Kirlia. So I kind of want the meta to change a little bit because everybody is running long throw. Like you need long throw at this point in the game. So instead of using long throw, we're going to kind of stop the rush. So it's going to have the Ghost Sensory ability. It's going to have the Magical Leaf attack, which is going to be, it's going to hit for 80. It's going to have Perish Song. You guys know what Perish Song does because of the Altaria. And it's going to have the Baton Pass. Now, if you guys don't know what Baton Pass does, I believe it does the same thing as Hide. Who has Hide? It's the Malamar's lower form. But let's look it up right now. So it's going to look something like this. We'll say this right here, the Dodge, that's going to be Baton Pass. This is going to be the Magical Leaf, and this is going to be the Perish Song. So let's actually Baton Pass. Who has Baton Pass? Mime Jr. Mime Jr. has Baton Pass. So if you take a look at Mime Jr. has a Baton Pass, which if one of your Pokemon neighbors this Pokemon, the two switches place. Let's look at, what was Malamar's lower form? Malamar. Does this website show me like its lower form? I forgot its lower form, but it has a Hide, which is a blue, which I think it does the same exact thing as Baton Pass. But yeah, this is what my predictions are going to be. Pikachu, Mega Alakazam, UX Espeon, and the Celebi. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys think are what we're going to be getting for these figures if and when they do come out soon. The Pikachu is, like I said, it's going to be right around the corner. And we're going to cut the video there, guys. Don't forget, this is going to be my last video for a few days, about a week. And the Queen's Cup is coming up. Grind for that Guja. But we're going to cut it there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.